Okay, I think I'm live, I think. My hair's sticking up under my thingamajig. All right, welcome everybody. First of all, wherever you live in the world, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome to Goddess Love Healings. Let me get some things out of the way before I start what I have to start. To teach you or show you actually is first of all, I'm not here to save anybody. Okay, this is about you showing up for you, and it's about a preference. Okay, I'm giving you the tools that Source, God, Creator, Universe has given to me to make changes in my life to better myself, my family, and situations. Okay. And it made life a lot easier. Okay. Not without hardship sometimes, and them became my lessons. So, anyways, I want to get that out of the way. If you are someone that is just now becoming aware of the illusion versus reality, okay, this is for you. I am your person. All right. What else I want to say? I'm really excited to be here. I've had this. It's been years and years in the making for me. It does not freaking happen overnight. So yeah, you can read my shirt. I'm an intelligent, classy, well-educated woman who says fuck a lot. Okay, so that's my human self and my spiritual self. I'm just keeping it real, folks. So I love you. I love you where you're at, who you are right now, and we're going to get into it. Okay, so I made a board. It's I want to first talk about a little bit about who I am and how I got here. Okay, I was 8 years old and I sensed and I felt something, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how even to reach for it, but I chased it because it felt unknown to me. Okay, it was unfamiliar. Excuse me. And unfamiliar meaning at 8 years old, holy shit, who knows what this means? Okay, it felt like something I couldn't see or touch with my human self, my human experience. Okay, so what you are aware of is that you are human, but what you are not aware of is that your soul is more present in your life and that you create more than you know. And that's where I want to get started. So um, just 2 months ago, I just want to say I was not even evolved to this level of consciousness. I didn't think it would go anymore, but it is, and it keeps rising. My vibration keeps rising higher and higher and higher. And I want to teach, or I want to show you how I do it and how you can do it too and have a life of freedom, living fearless and just taking risks and stepping into the unknown. Okay, just like I did from a young age. So with that being said, okay, I'm going to start with the mind. All right, and how the mind has everything to do with your manifestations. What you're going to learn out of this too is how to manifest your dreams and desires, like now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, not next week. Now, today. And I mean that. Okay. So I got my water, lemon water, which is very cleansing and to rid of the toxins in the mind, body, and spirit with intention. So I'm going to kind of scoot around. Don't mind my background. My door is falling apart. Oh, well. So I'm going to bring out the board. And hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I should have thought of this, but so I'm going to need some support here with my chair to hold up my board so you can see it. I want you to be able to see it. Okay. Okay. And you might hear me going, throat chakra going on. So who I am a master intuitive psychic medium. And when I say master, I mean the holy grail of mediumship. This is not like uh, when I was 8 years old and I wanted to chase the unknown and go into psychic mediums and this, that, and the other thing. Not that they were not as evolved mediumship to channel source, God, universe, creator, whatever the hell you call it. Okay. So it's not about that either. Call it what you want. So about the mind, okay, what you are unaware of is you have 3 minds. All right. As a human being, we only know that we're here to live and die, and we try to have fun and all that good stuff, but stuff happens in between. So I'm going to teach you or show you. I like to do that because I am a mentor and a teacher. So I like to show you how your mind actually creates your reality versus the illusion. Okay, so let's start with the illusion. The illusion is your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, okay, of the way you perceive, your perception of the world, of relationships, your work, your career, or whatever it is, okay? So the point of knowing or wanting to know, you want to know this, okay? Very important. So what I learned in my life is my life was being controlled and created by my subconscious. Okay. And the subconscious is everything from the moment you are in your mother's womb, from 0 to 7 years old. Okay. This is every experience, the subconscious. This is a filter. Okay. This is a filter because, like we see in our own children, they're just so happy all the time, and they're always asking questions. And I mean, this is the inner child, right? This is, even as an adult, we do this. So with a child, okay, they are very curious, and when I mean curious, not only are they saying, Mom, what is this? Mom, can I have that? Stuff like that. So they do that because their mind is a filter, and they are meant to always ask questions, just like we were, right? Growing up. And this is why I experienced what I experienced at 8 years old. Like, ooh, what is this? What is this feeling that I'm feeling? I can't see it and I can't touch it, but I can feel it. There's more out there. This ain't all that I can actually create, right? I didn't know create, but feel. That was the point. So up to when you're in your mother's womb, from 0 to 0, okay, you're in the womb. You are a pure creative life force energy. You come from the creator, from the universe, whatever it is to you. Okay, so you are created. You're in this womb. You're in this womb to feel safe and fed and nurtured and loved and secure, right? So if our mother, for instance, and this has to do with energy, we're going to talk about energy with this, okay? So if your mother did not experience this, there's this energy from 7 generations. So it's not just your mother right now, it's 7 generations and our ancestors before us, right? So it's just about energy. It's energy of thought and energy of emotion. There's 2 emotions, fear and love. Okay. So if you're in the womb and all your mother experiences is anxiety or stress or worry, you are going to automatically be given this energy in the womb. Okay. So we weren't created for anything other than that. That is what it was supposed to be. So we know how to change it now. So as you know, it is the time of change and awakening to our soul's mission for us, for the collective, as a unity. Okay. No more separation bullshit. All right. We are oneness. We are unity of God, conscious creator, life force. So, okay, with that little bit of the story, so in the womb, you're not only come in pure, but you take on these energies of your mother. Okay. And you also take on the energies of your father. Regardless, you're not obviously in your father's womb, but even a masculine energy has a womb, and they also have been, you know, in the mother's womb. So they also have this distorted, and this is what it is. It means um, that our lives have been created through the subconscious habits, beliefs, and patterns and worldly systems that it was only meant to be one way. Okay, that's not true. So if you're here, I need you to open your mind and use your imagination that God gave you, or whatever it is to you, your higher power. Okay, I don't want to get into that, but okay. So, and it's also energy from past lives. All right. If you're somebody that don't believe in past lives, and you don't want to be here, don't be here to listen. But this is a truth. Energy is infinite. Okay. Energy cannot be destroyed and it cannot be recreated. Okay. Once it's created, it has to manifest the way it comes in. Okay. So again, the father has distorted energies of the feminine energy. And the father in the womb of their mother has also been distorted. So and this is what creates our relationships, our perceptions of only seeing things one way and not evolving and understanding how energy works. Okay. So energy is source. I don't care what the hell you call it, it is source. We are all created from the same being, creator, whatever. So, with that being said, the subconscious, it runs your life. All right. This is a lot of trauma, drama. It's a victim mentality, which is not something that the creator had planned for you to come in. Okay. It just happened. We can't change what happened then. But now that we're aware of it, and consciously I am, so I get to show you also how to become aware of it. So let's take love, for instance. Okay. Love is pure, love is divine. Okay. Anything outside of love is fear. So, what I mean by fear is when we choose not to show up for ourselves. No, we got to continue to chase love and happiness outside of ourselves. We need a relationship to fill this void. There's no void if you know what love is. And love is pure, divine, creative life force energy. So we all have it. Okay. Just because I'm saying I'm a master intuitive psychic medium in the Holy Grail mediumship doesn't mean you ain't. You just don't know how to get there. You don't know how to act. You don't know what steps to take. Okay. So when I say that I've been in training, not only in this lifetime, it's been lifetimes before this. Okay. A lot of people were, say they're chosen. Yeah, I was chosen. All right. I was chosen of the first batch to awaken to be able to show the next batch, and the next batch will show the next batch of awakening. Okay. So no more being a victim. Okay. With that kind of mentality, it was definitely something you seen, you experienced, and soaked up into this filter. Okay. That is the illusion. Even though it really happened, it was not meant for you. All right. But someone like myself being chosen in my family, I got to awaken first and say, you know what? I'm going to carry this torch and I'm going to pass it on. So you could be the chosen one watching right now. Oh, and by the way, there's no gender base here. Okay. Um, because we're both individually have this alone. But anyways, I don't want to get sidetracked. So So yeah, your subconscious and these limited beliefs that you grew up knowing and believing were meant to be one way and yours only, and stay in the family tradition, whatever, and you can't change it. If you step out, you'll be looked at different. Maybe you are different. Maybe you are the chosen one, right? To be different. And believe me, I felt different in my family my entire life. Not that they are better or worse than me. By no means. I was just chosen to awaken and show them by being the way shower and carry the torch. So, all right. The subconscious filter, you are from 0 to 7 years old. You are so small that you can only be taught or see or hear and perceive these things as the way it is. Okay. It is the way it is, right? It doesn't have to stay that way. Once you become aware, ooh, throat chakra's opening up. Once you become aware that, man, my whole life I felt like a victim and I'm so freaking tired of it. I want to know more. Okay. So if you want to know more, I can help you. I can show you. I don't like that word help because I'm really not here to help. You got work to do, just like I did the work for me. And it's less effort, more results. This is the fun part. And you get to enjoy the whole freaking journey and experience so many lessons and being blessed for learning those lessons. And that's what we came here to do. So this is also what you're unaware of. This is God's plan. This is the universal plan of awakening to the consciousness. Okay. The Christ consciousness. Okay. So we talked about the subconscious from 0 to 7, the filter. Everything that you are living right now, okay? I don't care what your experience is right now, you're perfect where you're at, but you're going to learn that you can change it, okay? If you can change a thought, you can change a feeling, you can change your mind. So what you tell your mind to do, it has to do it consciously by choosing it, okay? So no more of the subconscious filter, all right? That's not working. That's not working. It's keeping you in a loop where you're just eating the same thing and getting the same result, all right? You want out of that. That's what I did, okay? So then we have your unconscious part of your brain. It is the part of your brain that knows what you want, and the key to what you want is but, all right? But will hold it back from you until you learn what needs to be learned. It knows what to give you, when to give it, and when you can receive it. It knows when you're ready to receive exactly what you asked for. So back to the subconscious for a minute. So these limited beliefs tell us, well, we need to focus on what we don't want and what we do want, right? So if we don't focus on what we don't want for a minute, all right, then we don't know what we really want. We can't actually even understand or comprehend we want something different if we don't be in this I don't want this. Oh man, this don't feel good, right? So feelings are going to tell you everything, and actions. So the unconscious wants to give you everything that you want, but sometimes, and this is the soul gift to you, is to be present, okay, and understand why you're not receiving what you're asking for. Well, maybe you're holding on to it and you're not allowing it to just come to you, right? Maybe it's not meant for you right now, okay, and you just won't let go of it and let the universal magic happen that comes from within, right? So it becomes a lesson. All right. And when we hold on to things, the universe, God, creator, whatever, has to say, okay, well, if she or he or they, whatever you want to call it, if this soul of mine here that I created does not, or with the human experience does not want to let go, I'm going to have to cause a tower moment and actually create a lesson for you. Okay. So that's what you're unconscious of, that with the creator, we were first a soul, and we came into this physical experience to experience everything with our sensations of being able to experience food and things on our bodies and inner bodies, whatever. Okay, so, but for the longest time, we were unaware that our brains were being poisoned and our emotions were being poisoned by carrying this energy of others, okay, in our ancestry. So it's not like in the DNA, it is just a habit, pattern, or a belief system. It's mental or emotional and physical. Okay. So it has to manifest exactly like that. So the unconscious mind wants to give you everything you ask for. Let's say you ask for love. Well, okay, are you ready for love? Are you? I had to ask myself that, because that's what got me here. All right. I thought, man, my perception of love is off or something. And I didn't even know about a perception. It's just what I subconsciously kept repeating and attracting to me was exactly the energy that I experienced in growing up. Okay. Those are the relationships that I attracted. So it was very distorted masculine energy that, used me, abused me, made me feel like shit. Right. And I finally said, you know what? Why is this happening? Why is this? I prayed. I'm like, God, why is this happening to me? I know I'm the perfect partner. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm showing up 110 fucking percent. How much more do I have to show up for this person? Do I have to change something in me? No. That's the problem. My perception was, what I was taught and what I learned was, man, I have to change something in me to make this person love me, or make this person hire me, or make this person, you know, seek approval outside myself. So what shifted in me was, I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to find the love that I am. Okay, so I'm this pure, positive, creative life force with distorted perception of masculine energy. All right, so that's what I attracted. Now that's different. I focused, and what God, universe, my spiritual team has taught me to do is step into the character that I want to choose. Okay. I can choose love at every moment if I want to, over fear. And in a relationship, we bicker a lot and we have difference in opinion. We have, it's better not to have an opinion if you're just going to bicker. All right. And fight with each other, because that's the moment that it's not being created out of love. It's the distorted energy that we were shown. Well, this is the way it is. I have to be defensive and I got to stand up for myself. Well, that's okay. You can stand up for yourself, but the way the divine wants you to stand up for yourself is to actually be aware that you do not know what the other person has been taught, or how to speak, how to act, right? So it's not about what they say. You don't want to focus on what they say, because what they say is not really what they feel. All right. That's just some perceived way it was one way. This is how you communicate. This is how the relationship, this is how the marriage is. That was the perceived perception. Right. But that's not true. What is true is you didn't know, or what you are unaware of is you didn't know you had a choice to be different. Okay. You might have felt different and it might not have felt good, but you totally had a freaking choice and you were unaware of it. So I'm bringing this awareness. I'm bringing it because I changed my whole reality. I got out of living in the illusion. You got to look beyond the illusion. Yes, it's reality. The shit really happens, but don't take it personal. Okay. That is somebody else's inner child wound or distorted masculine or feminine energy. So you get to choose to be more feeling emotion, compassion, and not judging your partner because you experience it too. Okay. This is how you're going to change it through the soul's mission, through spirit's evolution for you. Okay. So what the subconscious and the subconscious is all aspects of you. Okay. All aspects that you have seen, learned, behaviors, habits, habits, belief systems outside of yourself. Right. So we learned that we chase love and we have to fight for love. That's not true. It's already in you. You already the pure, positive, creative life force energy that you could possibly be. I mean, that's what you came to be. But with this distortion of thought and feelings, we take the action and it hurts people, even kills people, you know? And I'm here to change that. This is the game changer, folks. It's time to wake up and say, I fucking had enough. And I'm not going to apologize for swearing. I already showed you the shirt. That's keeping it real. That's who I am. That's an aspect of me. And the other aspect of me is my soul's mission. And I am so grateful. And I love knowing that I have complete control of my own thoughts and my own feelings. Okay. I know when they're not my feelings. Okay. And this is energy that you take on unconsciously. Okay. The unconscious part of your brain. And once you become consciously aware of choosing who to be with, where to hang out, who to invite in your ethereal energy, meaning the soul space. Okay. This you get to care about now. You get to choose. All right. And these can be family members. It can be long friends you've had for life that just ain't on your vibration anymore and you're feeling it and you know it. And it's like, I'm trying to change that part of my life and I'm not judging. I'm feeling emotion. I want you to set in that emotion. Okay. Set in your own emotion and know that you're choosing it to better your life. Okay. You're doing it for you and all involved because you're just here to show the way like I am, and when you become aware of showing the way, you bring so much inner peace. You heal so much that you've been carrying these burdens, for a lifetime and eons of lifetimes that you didn't have to. So becoming consciously aware of that, you will you will create worlds upon worlds upon worlds, all right? And it's for the collective. This is how we're shifting the energy on the planet. This is how we're helping Gaia release all this fear that we as a human being, only knowing one way of being is literally held this. And Mother Gaia can't help but hold it. Okay, she's been holding it. She's been having our back. She loves us. This is our true, authentic self or mother. Okay, and she wants you to know this. She loves you. She's got your back. God loves you. He's got your back. Whatever it is to you. Okay, I'm all about faith, right? Me, that's my perception. That's how I didn't have a choice, or I had a choice, but I was like, man, I feel this. So I don't know where it's going to take me or lead me, but it led me to this. And I'm glad I chased it. And I didn't give up. I didn't give up. And I'm going to show you that. There was a day that I would not sit here and just show myself in a video or be able to talk even confidently and clearly my feelings. And this relationship that I'm in right now is so important because it was a reflection of what I would not look at, which is the shadow self. The shadow aspects of you are like, okay, it's cleanup time. So if you want love, you got to go through this first. And if you want that person to change, you might hang up. Might as well hang it up because you can't want someone else to change. You can only change yourself. All right. And you can only love yourself first. Fill your own cup up and show others hey, I feel unloved, and I want you to show me how you filled your cup up and attracted your twin flame, your soulmate, your other half. Okay. So that's what I did. All right. And not every moment is perfect, because you know what? I don't have to say, hey, you change or I'm out of here. And we've had that. We've had the runner chaser. And I always came back, and I'm thinking, oh shit, why am I back here? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. And it's because I was focused on him, instead of focus on me. So switch your focus. This is about flicking the switch here and here. All right. Really here, because once you flick the switch on here, you can't help but love yourself and be more compassionate towards others. Once you know what that pure, positive, creative life force energy that you came from is. Okay. So there is the holy grail of mediumship, psychic mediumship. And these are labels, you know what I'm saying? Like our name, and we're a mother, and we're a father, and we're a sister and a brother. You know what? Maybe your sister and brothers are not on that vibration yet. You're going to have to step back, and it's okay, because source is going to tell you, you know what, when you do this, that gives them the opportunity, source, the opportunity to fall in to this habits, patterns, and belief systems in your loved ones, because you're carrying the torch. So you get to choose. You get to carry this torch. All right. And I am here to give it to you. I'm always going to carry it. I'm loving it. I'm glad I was one of the chosen out of my family, because I knew it. And it was a torch I could have carried a long time ago, but I can't have regrets, doubts, fears, what ifs. I love every moment, every experience I've ever experienced, whether negative or positive. I'm grateful. And that's another switch. I get to be grateful, because if I wouldn't have experienced that, I wouldn't know what love is. I wouldn't know what I want to do that and give value from my soul mission back to the world. So, okay. So the unconscious is holding back everything that you want until you learn this lesson. All right. Until you become consciously aware. And you don't even have to know where it came from. There's no blame, shame game, pointing the finger at your mom, your dad, narcissist, whatever. I am not that person. All right. I'm not that kind of way shower. I'm not going to keep holding on to the subconscious wounds. It's a simple process of being aware. Yes, this happened to me, whether you were, and this can get difficult. Once you start this journey, you can't go backwards. Or you can, but you just repeat the loop again. Or you keep showing up for you, because you care about you care about your loved ones. And you know what? I do this because I remember, my life wasn't horrible, but I created things unconsciously through my subconscious beliefs and habits and patterns that just weren't healthy. Right. So where the true wealth is not outside of you. Okay. You want to bring in and manifest more money, more love, more health. It's in the health. Okay. So, and I thought it was just the physical health. Starting out, I had trials and errors for years, people. I should have been here a long time ago. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But I'm here. I'm here now. The way we create our own prosperity, abundance of love and money, we have to learn. Okay, so where is this distorted belief that I am not good enough to have a mountain of money, okay, in my bank right now? Where is this belief say that I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy enough, that I have no value to offer the world? All right. You do. You are very valuable, and you have a big part of the divine's creation. And I love knowing it. Okay. So, all right, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So we went from the subconscious mind, right? This is from 0 to 7. You're a filter. This is everything you were taught, you've seen, you heard. All right. This is the only way it can be. It has to keep going one way, even in the society, all right? In the faith systems, God's only in the church, or God's only, gonna listen or hear my prayers. If I go to confession all the time, you know what? You don't even gotta leave your home. You don't even got to leave your home. You get these things. This is wonderful. And it brings and builds new relationships. However, to get here, you get to go within for at least 30 days. Okay. 30 days. I mean, what would you pay to be able to manifest and shift and twist this perception that was so limited to have limitless opportunities, possibilities in love, career? It's not about failing. All right. It's the self-image that others built for you before you were even born, people. All right. So your parents did their best by wanting and trying to teach you how life works. I mean, that's the lie that they were also told. So that's why I don't blame or hold guilt or shame anymore in my mental body or my emotional body. I don't intentionally reach out to hurt someone like I used to when I wasn't conscious of my soul's part in this whole mission of being human. So it's about self-acceptance and coming back together and merging with the masculine and feminine energy. So my feminines, you're going to do a lot of healing, both perceptions possibly, but mainly your own feminine energy, to be able to feel first emotion, compassion, and no judgment towards yourself and others. Okay, even your partner, your husband, your wife, whatever it is to you. So I want to introduce you to the superconscious, right? This is the holy grail of all that is, right? It's so awesome. It's the best feeling you're ever going to experience. And I want to give it back. And this is why I was given it. The torch. Okay. About the energy. You pretty much got the subconscious, right? These are all aspects, all experiences that you've ever lived, even past lives, right? We bring that in, we learn lessons. I even can interpret my own dreams and use reverse psychology. That's what Spirit taught me. That is my gift. So if I have a dream that my current partner is in and he's cheating on me, I know that's not in this life, okay? And I had that. So this was a limited belief that I was not safe to love outside myself. It was not safe. And so I blocked off my heart. I put up walls around my heart and I said, F that. You ain't getting in here, buddy. So I had this defense mechanism, and I would bicker and I would fight, and I always had to be right. It was right or wrong, but now it's not right or wrong. It can be what it is. Any character that I want to be. Today I can be this character. Tomorrow I can choose something else, right? You're limitless. It's like you are the creator energy. Okay. Creator is energy. God is energy. He's never walked the earth. Jesus did. All right. That's where you get mind, body, spirit, the Holy Trinity. All right. So God is source. Jesus has walked the earth and experienced the same thing that we are, right? He carried the burdens for us at this time of awakening of your very own soul. He also did that. He ascended and he came back. Did he not? All right. So that's what we're doing. We're doing right now. And it's not like we're going to croak. Well, you have a choice. Okay. The stress, the worry, and I know, I get it. You worry about your kids, but when you step into this, Source has got your kids, Source has got your family. You're holding the torch. You're bringing so much change, not only to your own life, but other lives. It is an amazing feeling. And I'm kind of feeling my energy pulled back right now, because now we're in the super conscious. This is all three brains, right, working for you. Nothing's happening to you anymore, right? Because you're choosing consciously to step into your super conscious, which is your Christ consciousness, and you can't be unaware of that. I mean, it's like aha moments. And if you get an aha moment when you're connected to your super conscious, you're going to jump on that. But now here's the tricky part. When you're not connected to your super conscious and you're in your unconscious and you're still feeling like you're in this loop and your bills are piling up and your money is empty, yeah, them are still lessons to learn. There's still something there blocking that mental and emotional space. Okay. And that's what I do. I'm a master intuitive life coach. What would you pay for that? I am so unlimited to what I could charge for this. And I did not do this for the money. I did it because I chased this feeling. I chased this feeling that I just wouldn't let go of. And that was God creator. And I'm like, this is really? Because when I was 8 and I was like going to church at Salvation Army, I'm like, who in the hell, hell, right? Is God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit? And since I asked that question, God showed me. He showed me. He showed me by a feeling. Like, you can't see it and you can't touch it, but you can chase it. And what you chase wants to chase you back. So, I don't know what else to say, but that's pretty much it. So if you come to this video, it's totally timeless. Please like, share, subscribe, pass it on. You know what I mean? Because even what you want for yourself is not what Source has planned for you. So always want more, right? No more is less, okay? Or less is more. Sorry. So yeah, that's the human part of me. I have a right to screw up, used to be so hard on myself that when I spoke, I couldn't get everything out that I needed to get out. And then I'd beat myself up later. F that shit, man. If you want to know how to manifest, like now, right? And it don't happen overnight. We get to do this work together. And I get to show you how I do it. You know what? My bank is not empty. And when I mean bank, I mean my spiritual bank. My spiritual bank brings me all the money, all the love. It's not a physical job, even though this is the way I make my money, but I'm giving back. So remember the energy? Energy is always what you do with that energy, where you focus your energy, right, is what you get back. So I'm now here at the time of evolution, the time of awakening, and I brought in the Aquarius, which is the feminine energy. It's so compassionate and kind and loving, right? And you can just know by someone's energy, the way they think on purpose, they speak on purpose, and they act on purpose. That is the purpose. That's what we're all here for. So if you like this video and you like my style, and I really want to work with you, leave it in the comments, and please share. This is the Divine's mission. If you're out there and you're doing this, I would definitely share, and I've done it. That's how I got here. Source sent me everything that I needed to grow and learn my lessons. And I learned them. And it's not that I ain't going to learn every day. Now I get to choose what I learn. I get to choose it, and I get to have this healthy mind and healthy feelings about my own self-image and others' self-image, so no judgment, no comparison. I am unique in the way I think, in my relationships, with friends, with family, with my lover. It's freaking amazing. So fuck it. Leave it in the comments. I'm out of here. 4444. Oh my God. See what I'm saying? You know what? I'm out of here. Love you guys.